Hi there, welcome to the Beaten Trail, and in this episode we're going to be covering GoPros and mounts. So we found this little accessory because really on the GoPro 8 the battery is not lasting that long, so we wanted to find a little door that we could use to still power the device while we're using it, and obviously this one just, the old door pops off, and this thing wasn't that expensive. We'll pop up a little screen here so you can see, and this just allows you to have access to the power cord at all times. Now it's not going to make it waterproof. You are going to have to be careful with this one, but we got it, and off of Amazon. We'll post a link up there for you, and we welcome you all to click our links because we get credit for that if you do buy it. And so this little door just comes off and replaces your existing door. Now again, not waterproof, just make sure that you understand that before you use it. So the second device, really, our GoPro 7 is in the same situation, and we don't have a lot of battery power. So this refuel pretty much is a case and a battery. It's got a nice little bunch of charger lights on the side. It just plugs right in, and allegedly you're supposed to get many hours worth of footage and extra battery. It just pretty much charges your internal GoPro 7 battery. And for $60, this is not bad. We'll post a link to this. You get a hot shoe bottom, you get the GoPro bottom, and we gave this a shot, and we got a couple hours out of it. I mean, if you're shooting 4K, it says 4 to 5 to 6 hours. If you're shooting lower res, higher. But really, this wasn't bad, and it came with everything that you need. So we're going to give this one a shot. When it comes to mounts, little cheap mounts like this may barely grip the bars on your side-by-side. And we went to other ones and they were nice and metal, but again, too small. And we finally were able to come up with something a little better. And this is hit or miss. This we're going to post a link on this. There's a couple manufacturers, but this little plastic thing, I had 3 of them. And one was a really cold day, and it broke. It cracked right where the hinge is. So it's strong, it's flexible, but it's not that great. And we're going to show you some pictures of what it looks like out on the rig as well. So here we have our VFuel, and we're going to give it a shot out on the Razor. And as you can see, it is a significant bulkier size. It gives you a couple more hours of battery life, but it comes at the cost of a couple more ounces of actual battery weight. And as you can see, the gooseneck, very flexible, very, very tight jaws as long as it doesn't break. But once you get it mounted up, you can just see it's going to be a lot of weight, and it's bouncing around. It's not going to hold it very well. That's the biggest piece. And plus, you don't know what you can see in front of this. Maybe it's going to block your view. But definitely works well if you can get it mounted onto a stronger mount, because this is just too much weight. If you take a standard GoPro camera, as you can see, that weight is easy to be suspended. But here we have the refuel pack paired up with a RAM mount, and this RAM mount is not going anywhere. I do have to say, though, it comes in 2 pieces. The clamp and the ball adjustment, but we'll put that link up on Amazon. Really, this is not going to go anywhere. So if you really want to use that refuel, go for a RAM mount. This isn't going to break. It's really sturdy. You can be jumping all over the place and bouncing. It's not going to break. So tell us what you think. What kind of mount do you use for your GoPro or other action camera? Please subscribe, give us some likes, and we hope to see you out there on the trails.